Hi Team Awaken, how is everybody doing today? I think it's Tuesday. I never really know what's going on in life. But I wanted to jump in really fast. I was having a conversation. Hi Jillian, hopefully you're out there with a few people because I saw them making great reels. I saw them putting all this hard work into their content of their reels. And these are people that I personally know are doing the daily workflow. I know that they're adding value into interest groups and they're sharing their posts into interest groups. But I wasn't seeing reels on their main Facebook page, and I wasn't seeing that they were sharing reels into interest groups. So I want to share how we can utilize these two parts of the daily workflow and combine them together, okay? So if you're watching this, please just watch this to understand. If you want to go back and watch the replay, you can write down these steps step by step, because I am going to give you some direction and some steps on how to do this. But here's the deal, and here's how you become a micro influencer. Here is how you make reels go viral. One, just making the reel itself on either Reels on Instagram or TikTok. Okay, so they're the same thing. Either you can make your video content on TikTok or you can make your video content on Instagram Reels. I don't care. If you have a preference, do it on one. You can share it on the other, share it on both. Get good at one predominantly and you can share it on the other ones. I'll just use myself as an example. I prefer to make my Reels on Instagram. I save them and then I will share them to TikTok. I will share them then to Facebook. So that's what I do. Doing that is great, you guys. It's a part of your daily workflow. Definitely be doing reels, but I'm going to show you how to go a step further to utilize these reels to become a micro influencer, to go viral, to get a bunch of people to follow you, to want to order from you and want to try your product and to join your company. So these reels that you're making should be on brand for you, okay? I shouldn't see a million of your reels about products. You should not be doing reels about tea. Maybe one or two if they're funny and it's on brand for you. If humor is on brand for you or poop talk is on brand for you, absolutely. If you're a bathing suit model and you want to talk about tea, absolutely it would be on brand for you. But your reels should be what is within your brand, okay? And so there's a whole section in the app training on how to find branding, on how to identify who your ideal customer is, on doing those avatar forms. I know what my brand is about. So my reels that I'm making each day are about things that I enjoy in my life. That way I can connect with other people, other like-minded people. They're going to find value in my content and they're going to want to share it. No one else out there is going to share my detox tea reel unless they're an IBO. And I don't need IBOs to share my reels because that doesn't help me get new customers. I want other hikers to see my hiking reels and share it to all of their network because they're amazed. And I want those people to come take a look at my page and be like, wow, how is she going on all these hiking trips? Scroll down a little bit and see that I do that because I work from home with labs selling amazing products that are health related and they're hikers and they're healthy and they like crunchy granola and I like crunchy granola. Okay, see the difference? So your reels, I want you, when you're thinking about what reels to do, I want you to think of reels that could be within brand for you, and two, they're reels that you could share into your interest groups that you're already engaging with on Facebook, okay? Engaging into your interest groups is a part of your daily workflow, so you already should be in some groups that allow you to share into them from your main Facebook page. If they don't let you share into them from your main Facebook page, get out, find different ones. There's like a bazillion groups on Facebook. Just simply find ones that do, okay? But that's what I think about when I'm making this reel. I'm like, am I just making this reel to make a reel? Am I making this reel that people can find value in the content? Are they going to want to share it? Is it going to inspire them? Is it motivational? Is it entertaining? And can I share it into 1, 2, 3, heck, maybe even 4 of my interest groups on Facebook? So that's always what I'm thinking of when I'm making a reel, okay? I don't just waste my time to make reels. There's always a purpose for everything. So I make the reel. Here's the flow now of how I do things. I make the reel on Instagram. You can do it on TikTok. Again, make your video wherever you want to make your reel. I make the video in Instagram Reels. I post it to Instagram Reels. I also share it to my story in Instagram. If you're not making reels and sharing it to your story, you absolutely should be, because not everyone has seen your carousel. Okay, you've got to be sharing those Instagram Reels to your story. And then I save it. I go into my Reels section on Instagram and I save it with audio. You can do that if you click the little Reels tab on your Instagram and save it with audio. You can save it with audio on TikTok as well. Then I take that saved video that's in my phone and I head over to the Facebook app on my phone. This is really important. You will not see this option if you're on Facebook for a browser, so you've got to go to the Facebook app only. And there's a section, if you go to, I don't know, like the little slap marks at the top and you click it where you go find groups, there's a portion that says Reels right there. There is a thing called Facebook Reels. It connects to Instagram Reels. I go and I upload my reel that I just made on Instagram, and I upload it to Facebook Reels. I have a whole section of my personal reels where I upload them there. If you can't figure out how to upload your reels to Facebook Reels, hit on Facebook Reels and then click the little icon of your face. It'll take you to your reels there. That is what I do. So I upload my reel that I just made on Instagram. I upload it to Facebook Reels. Okay, so now it's just sitting there floating around in Facebook Reels. If you have followers on Facebook already, if people are following your personal page, they will automatically see your reel. It will go to them. It will go to your followers. But I want to get more followers, right? Like, I don't just want people that are following me to see this. I want my friends. I want everyone to see it. So then I go to that Reels. I go to all my Reels section. I hit the little arrow of that Facebook Reel and I hit share to page. So now I have shared my reel to my main Facebook wall. And now it's a post. And it can count as one of your posts, you guys. This can count as one of your daily workflow posts. If it's an inspiring reel that's like, get up, girl, you can do this, climb that mountain, blah, 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 whatever, that's your motivation post for the day. If it's a funny, entertaining one of your dog falling down, that's your entertainment post for the day. It can count as both. Do like kill two birds with one stone here, guys. I share that reel to my Facebook main page, okay? My public main page. So now it's on my wall. So now people can see it. They can comment. This is good. If people find value, and this is why you always want to provide value to people. Do you have tips? Do you have suggestions? Are you giving whatever, pointers, whatever? They can share it now. So they can share it. But I have one step that I go further in. So now that that post is on my main wall, and this is really important that you take it from Facebook Reels and you're sharing that reel to your main Facebook wall. This is key. Your main Facebook wall is public, okay? You want to be a micro-influencer. You're going to take that post on your wall. If you go down to that post, there's a little arrow, a share button. You can then share your main wall reel post into groups. That's what you want to be doing, okay? So, for example, again, I made my recent hiking Instagram reel yesterday. You guys, I had nothing to do. I was like, I got to do my daily workflow. I knew I had old content floating around my phone of my trip to Zion. Boop, I had a reel. Like right there, I just made it in bed at 5 a.m, easy peasy, okay? I made my reel, I posted it to Instagram. I saved it with audio. I went to Facebook app. I shared it to my Facebook Reels. I then went into my Facebook Reels, hit the little arrow button. I shared that reel to my Facebook page, my main wall. And then I knew that I could share it into other groups because I'm in travel groups, women who travel, hikers, Bakersfield hikers, California hikers, hikers all over the world. Like I'm in a bunch of like healthy living groups, like a bunch of people that would find value from my trip to Zion. So I shared it in like 4 or 5 different groups. And that, you guys, is how you go viral. Because I could share my hiker reel into a mother's, preschoolers group. It's going to get no interaction. No one's going to reshare that content. It's not going to connect with them. It's not going to hit with them. So when I'm making these reels, I'm always making it with the idea in my head of what can I use this for? How am I going to use this to go viral? Okay, and so there are some people here in Team Awaken that have massively viral videos. There are some people here that have like millions of hits and hundreds of thousands. I'm not one of those people yet, but I show up and I do the work. And having a reel every day that I'm sharing to my main page that gets shares into multiple groups, I would say every single one of my reels on average gets 400, 500, sometimes 800. I have some that have 3,000 or 4,000 views. It's the same thing, you guys. You don't need one reel to go viral. If you're doing this consistently over time and getting a lot of views on all of your reels, it's going to be the same thing. And eventually you're going to see them start to be shared. And you're going to learn what your audience likes and what like-minded people like. So you're going to do one that you think is really dumb, but you're like, wow, I gave really good pointers and tips. And it gets shared all over the internet. That's because people found value in that. So when you're making reels, one, you got to be doing it because it's part of your daily workflow, but do it intentionally. Don't just take someone else's stupid audio that made you laugh and do. You're not going to have the same effect. That may not be your demographic market, okay? You want to post something that other people will find either so funny or so motivating or so valuable that they have to reshare it to their network. And when you do it that way, when you have your reels shared to your main public Facebook post and you're sharing it into groups, in groups, it shows the video, but it shows your name at the top. So now when people click that video, it's going to take them back to your main Facebook page, okay? And then we all do it. I know Melissa talks about this all the time. We all stalk somebody. If I see her hilarious reel, I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to see. Hopefully they see your call to action. Oh, wow. She does this business. What is lab? Oh my gosh. What is this detox see? Oh my God. She has Australian Shepherd dogs too. I do too. I'm going to follow this girl. She's amazing. That's what you want to happen. That's why you go through these additional extra steps that I just told you about. Make your reel, add it to Facebook Reels, add it to your main page, then share to groups, because you want everything to link to your main Facebook group, Facebook page. That's you. That's all you, because you are your brand, not your product. You don't need to be making reels about products. You need to be making reels about your life, because people will buy you. People will buy your product if they buy into you, but they've got to relate to you. They've got to like you. They've got to feel like they know who you are. They've got to trust you, and reels are the best way for you to do that. So just wanted to share, there's the extra steps. I'm going to run through them one more time. So if you guys are watching the replay, you want to write this down. Again, this is a way to knock out your daily workflow so fast, because it's covering 2 portions of your daily workflow, and it can count for some of your posts in your daily workflow. So really you can kill 3 birds with 1 stone here. With 1 good reel, you can do 3. So you're going to make your reel on your area of choice, either TikTok or Instagram. I don't care, whatever's clever. Make your reel. Okay, you're going to post it on that area too, and you're going to put in the stories of that area. You're going to save that reel with audio, and you're going to go to the Facebook app, and you're going to share that video, that reel, into Facebook Reels. You're going to upload it there, okay? But wait, there's more. You're then going to go to that reel that you've now uploaded to Facebook Reels. You're going to go in the Facebook Reels section, hit the little arrow, and you're going to post it to your own personal Facebook page with a post. Maybe you want that reel to be your call to action post. Maybe you want it to be motivating. I don't care what you want to do it for. You're going to post it to your main Facebook page. Once it's on your main Facebook page, that is public because you've followed our social media setup, okay? It has to be public. You're then going to share that post. You're going to hit the little arrow again, and you're going to share that reels that you posted to your main page into your various interest groups that will get value from it, okay? Don't share a hiking reel into a moms of preschoolers group, okay? Share it into connecting groups where they're going to be like, this is freaking awesome, and you're going to get followers, and you're going to get likes, and you're going to get shares, okay? So really key here, and it's really nice to have reels that are kind of like borderline, because then you can share them into a lot of different groups, all right? And don't be afraid to niche down. Don't be afraid to be like, like single mom with dog hiking, and you do that 1 reel into that group. If a lot of people connect with it, they connect with it. So I see a lot of you guys being like, oh, here's my product reels. That's not going to get shared by people like you. It's going to get shared by other IBOs. It's not going to grow your business. Get out there and show yourself and your personality and the things that you like and the brand that makes you you. Those are the reels you should be doing. Those are the reels people will share. And by them sharing them, it's going to draw people to your page. And then they're going to see your call to action posts. Then they're going to see your business posts. Then they're going to see when we launch new products and want to buy from you. But you got to get them to buy into you first, okay? All right, guys. I'm going to jam out. I just wanted to clarify this. There's some great trainings in the app. Make sure you're using your resources. Carrie Marie Vaughn does a great Reels and TikTok training. Melissa talks about how there's actually a part of the app that talks about how to use interest groups, because you can be doing this for posts too, but I don't want you to think you only can share your posts into interest groups. You absolutely should be uploading and sharing reels into interest groups, because video content, short video content, is the way of the future. That's what people are checking into. That's what they're resharing, and that's what really the algorithm wants to see too. All right, guys, take care. Have a good day.